Lesson 5. What's your risk profile? I'm here to help you understand your risk profile. Once you understand the level of risk that's right for you, you can decide how much money you want to put towards different investments. There are two crucial factors to help you make this decision. Number one, your investment timeline. The longer you have before you need to access your money, generally, the more risk you can take on. And number two, your risk appetite. How comfortable are you with risk? If your investments fall, would you panic and sell? Or would you be comfortable holding on? If you're starting earlier in life, you may prefer to invest in more higher risk, higher return assets, growth assets, such as shares, also known as equities. If you're investing later in life, you may prefer to invest more in lower risk, lower return assets, known as defensive assets like fixed income. With these types of investments, your aim may be to earn an income during retirement when you stop receiving regular income from working. Let's go through some example investment portfolios with different weightings towards growth or defensive assets, taking different risk profiles into consideration. A conservative investment portfolio is normally made up of around 80% defensive assets and 20% growth assets, and a time frame of around 3 to 5 years. If you're a conservative investor, you are typically seeking to protect your capital and are comfortable with moderate returns, rather than taking on higher risk for potentially higher reward. A balanced investment portfolio typically is made up of around 50% defensive assets and 50% growth assets, with an investment time frame of around 5 to 7 years. If you're a balanced investor, you're more willing to accept some volatility in the value of your investments as a trade-off for increased potential returns. A high growth investment portfolio is typically made up of 90 to 100% growth assets, with an investment time frame of around 7 years or more. If you're an investor seeking growth, you are willing to accept a high level of variability in investment returns. Higher risk is associated with investments that potentially can produce higher returns. While there are standard asset allocation splits based on these broad profiles, every investor is different, and you may need to adjust weightings from these examples.